he's dead. Shot with a gun. Oh, don't give me that. He's laying right out here in an alley now. And stop giving me arguments. Give me Max Hurley. Max, I got Joe Wells.
Oh, yeah? What you been drinking? Joe Wells has been a concrete block holding up a bridge somewhere for the past 5 years.
Wise guy, ain't you?
We just don't like making calls on little men that ain't there.
All right, all right. Hang on now. I'm going to take another look. Now, make sure it is Joe Wells.
Poor Murphy. He's about ready for the old cops' home. I think he's having optical delusions.
$20.72 and standing on my feet all day.
Oh, you're just mercenary. Miggsy, you're now scanning at the masterpiece of a master. You are now perusing the produce of pure genius. In fact, you are now gazing upon the nucleus of a neurotic. Furthermore,
No, this is all very nice, Clutch, but I'm tired. I'd like to go home.
What a lack of depreciation. Mr. Miggs, if you'll give me your attention for just a moment, I'll endeavor to explain the intricacies of this chair. See,
This is all very nice, Clutch, but I'm tired.
So you're tired. So what? So you ought to thank me. Only trying to fix it so the customers will get the proper remuneration for their money. Now, get a gander at this. Gave myself a hot foot, didn't I? I gotta fix that.
No, please, Clutch, not now. Come on, Clutch.
Double crosser.
I don't know what I'm going to do. My life hasn't been the same since my brother-in-law had to die and leave me this place.
Wish he'd left it to me.
Yeah, but you weren't retired. You hadn't worked hard all your life like me. I'm an old man.
What do you think I am, kindergarten stock?
Hurley! Hurley! Hey, Hurley, he's gone. The body's gone. Disappeared. It's vamoosed. Listen, Max, I ain't blind, and I know Joe Wells when I see him.
Murphy's really at it tonight. I think something fit him.
Maybe we better go see.
And I tell you, it was him. Oh, sure, I'm sure. Say, what is it? What night? I'll wait for you.
Just too bad. Murphy, I'd advise you to see an optimist.
Very funny. You go home, Miggs. I'll lock up after you.
I wouldn't trust him, Miggs. Not in his condition.
I don't mind waiting. Is there anything I can do?
No, I just gotta wait around here till Lieutenant Hurley shows up, then we'll be out of here in a couple of minutes.
That broken down rubber heel. Why don't they detach him off the force?
Why don't you shut up?
Well, I hope you'll all be out of here soon. I'm very tired.
What do you think I am?
I'll bite. What are you?
Well, if it ain't Joe Typewriter herself.
Oh, Miss Gallagher, there's been some kind of trouble.
Hey, Gallagher, give me a match, will you?
A twerp like you smoking that.
Big things sometimes come in little packages.
You keep on, they'll make you a moron. Junior grade.
Think you can afford this?
What's the trouble?
I really don't know. How'd you do today? Any better?
Any better. Imagine. Just because I lost my expense account in a crap game, they put me on a leg job in some corny police station out in the sticks.
Who?
My paper. For crying out loud, aren't you listening?
Oh, this is Miss Gallagher, Mr. Murphy. She lives upstairs over the exhibit.
A flea bag renovated into an apartment.
Hey, got another match? Just when you give me his damage.
Beat it.
I think it's a nice little place you've got upstairs.
As places go. Oh, don't mind me tonight, Mr. Miggs. I'm just mad at the world.
She's a reporter.
But you wouldn't know it. You're a disgrace to the Chronicle, they said. We're going to teach you a lesson, they said. Get that, will you? They're going to teach me a lesson. Me, the one who covered the Gardner Stanley hanging. And how about the Kingman fire? I even had the newsboys crying.
I wasn't crying.
You.
Give me the news bulletin and Pete Willis any day. There's a reporter for you.
Pete Willis. That double-crossing snake?
Double-crossing snake? He got my father in a clear after being sent up for that murder rap, didn't he? He found the guy that really done it and pinned it on him, didn't he? That took brains. And furthermore, you wasn't calling him a snake about a month ago, while you two was lollygagging around together. Should have seen him, Murph. It was really a panic.
I wish you'd quit rattling your head. I got all I can do worrying about what happens with Joe Wells.
Joe Wells? What about him?
I find him murdered, then he disappears again.
Yeah? Ha! I'd give my eye teeth for an exclusive on it, if it really happened. Gee, if it only was Joe Wells. Maybe then I could make that rag I work on take me out of the doghouse.
And your doghouse looks good.
Oh, quiet.
Is he very important, this Joe Wells?
Never heard of Joe Wells? No, there's total ignorance for you. Do you not never read no newspapers? Joe Wells was just the biggest noise in the rackets, that's all. Why, Joe had so many notches on his Tommy gun, it looked like a buzzsaw. And furthermore, I'll tell
He
you something.
disappeared about 5 years ago, and everybody thought his own boys done it.
I still think so.
Well, I'm still thinking about that reward. $5,000 for the guy that finds him, and I had him.
Sure you did, Murphy. But stop making it worse for yourself thinking about that $5,000.
How are you going to stop thinking about $5,000?
Well, I'm going to bed. Good night.
Happy nightmares. Say, Murphy. Just between you and me, was that really Joe Wells you had?
Look, kid, I'm the guy that put the pinch on him that time at the World's Fair, ain't I? Well, I'd know him, wouldn't I?